Today's affluent individuals have several material attractions competing for their spending attention. Private planes, luxury vehicles, designer fashion wares, among an endless list of things. Imagine being a rich person in the 14th century. What would you possibly spend your money on? To answer this question, let us look at the lifestyle of the richest person in history. Mansa Musa, a 14th century African king, is believed to be the wealthiest person to have ever lived. With a staggering contemporary net worth estimate of $400 billion, he exceeds any of the wealthy people we know of today. He became king of the ancient African kingdom of Mali in 1312. Timbuktu, the capital city of Mali, served as an important center for trade across Africa. Also, the kingdom had rich deposits of gold. Revenue from these and other sources made the kingdom and its leaders extremely wealthy. Of all the rulers of Mali, Mansa Musa is most remembered for his extraordinary display of affluence. Much of what we know about Mansa Musa's super rich lifestyle is contained in accounts of his pilgrimage to Mecca, Saudi Arabia in 1324. As a Muslim, he was expected to visit Mecca for Hajj, an important religious ritual in Islam. The religious significance of Mansa Musa's pilgrimage was, however, overshadowed by his public display of wealth. He embarked on his journey to Saudi Arabia with 100 camels, each carrying 300 pounds of gold. Another caravan of more than 100 camels carried food and other supplies needed for the journey. He was also accompanied by a ridiculous number of servants and officials running into the thousands. As part of his trip, he stayed briefly in Egypt. His presence in Egypt added to his reputation as the wealthiest person in history. He is reported to have given away so much gold that some gold dealers in Egypt complained about his overly generous behavior. Their concern was that it was going to destroy their businesses by lowering the prices of gold. Indeed, that is exactly what happened. The market value of gold fell by 20%, and it took 10 years before the economy of Egypt would recover from the excess supply of gold. As news of Mansa Musa's extreme wealth spread to other parts of the world, Africa gained the unwanted attention of Europeans. In 1375, a map maker in Spain made Europe's first detailed map of West Africa, showing Mansa Musa holding a large piece of gold. As this map circulated in Europe, greedy ambition for Africa's wealth increased. Eventually, Africa was invaded and exploited as a colonial possession for several centuries. The story of Mansa Musa reminds us that Africa is not poor. In fact, the poverty of Africa starts with the wealth of Europe. It is not possible to have a complete appreciation of one without the other. Unfortunately, however, over the years, agents of African underdevelopment have multiplied in number, form, and strength. Consequently, Africa, with all of its wealth, continues to bleed from several sources. And no one knows when this will start.